Do not quit your 9 to 5 for YouTube. I don't know why this is even a topic. I don't know why so many people have to talk about this and tell people that, but I don't care what's going on this site. I don't care if you see people making $1 million in one day. That's probably not going to be you. That's probably not going to be you. I want to get on here and warn people about quitting your job. Like, if you don't understand, if you don't know, if you're a younger person or even if you're an older person, you just don't know how the world is working right now, how the economy is working out, how the job market is right now. It is very hard to find a job, and it's very hard to find a job that is paying a livable wage, even if you're qualified, even if you have the degrees, the certifications, the experience. A lot of companies are not hiring. And this is just off things I've heard from people that's been in the job market for years trying to find a job or trying to hold down a job and haven't been able to do so. People getting laid off, people getting released from their job unexplainably. So if you have a nice little 9 to 5, I don't care if you're working, I don't care if you're door dashing, I don't care if you're working at McDonald's, flipping burgers or making pizzas or whatever, or making sandwiches, keep that job, because whenever you're chasing your dream, you need to fund that dream. There's going to be things that you're going to need to buy. You're going to have to keep a roof over your head so that you can keep making content. I pay rent in this nice little apartment I got right here, and it helps me make content. I bought the little lights back there that, add a little vibe to it. I got this little treadmill here so I can work out. I bought this digital coffee table for the vibes, and I got that championship belt back there. That's actually a crazy story behind that, but we'll get into that another time. But yeah, all of that was because why? I had a job, not because I was on YouTube. It's crazy because some people that I know in my life, they think that I'm making money. I was making money off YouTube all this time, all these 4 years. I just got monetized. Like, let me show y'all. No, not B. Let me go to reaction. Like, I just got monetized on the 9th, like fully monetized where I can get ad revenue. And this is the views I've done in the last 28 days. These are my current videos that are popping off right now, getting me some views, bringing in some revenue. This video is my most viewed video. I really wish I was monetized on this because this went crazy. This got like 10K views off the bat. Like, it's sitting at 1,400 views right now, and I really stat back in November. So it's making me money now, but it's not like going crazy. I probably only made like a few cents off of it. Let's check it. Because the gaming niche, the CPMs are low. So I've only made 10 cents off of it. So I've only been making money off of this video since December 9th when it got monetized. If I was making money since then when I dropped it, this video will have a couple dollars on it. It definitely have a couple dollars on it, even despite the low CPMs. But it's bringing me in subs. It's doing very well. But, that might not be the case for you. Or you might do even better. But either way, what I'm trying to explain to y'all is that, hold on. What I'm trying to explain to y'all is that YouTube fluctuates. Like, even if you're making income, it's not a super reliable source of income. All right. So you want to be careful on how much you rely on YouTube, even if you're making like enough to where you feel like you can live off of it. I've had people, YouTube is way bigger than me, with million subscriber channels, multiple channels with over 100K. And they've said it like, sometimes you're going to hit a hot streak. You're going to be making 10, 15 bands a month. You're going to think you could do it. And then once the trend dies that you're riding, it's going to shoot straight down. So I'm saying all that to say this is very important for you to keep a regular 9 to 5 job. I'll go in and explain my story. It's like from the beginning, so you have more context and you can get an idea of how it is. I'm just a regular person. I didn't grow up rich. I grew up not having anything, and I had to earn everything I got. So nobody handed me nothing. So my story basically, once I finished college and got into the work field, I was working at a sandwich shop. I was working at Potbelly. Wait, first, let me go back because I was making because I've been making content since like 2008 on this channel. If you look at my channel, you see that I made this channel in like 07, 06. So I've been making content, making funny videos and skits for my friends. And then I started to see creators like Vash the Stampede. It was this dude, not Vash the Stampede, Vash12349, and they were doing like gaming content, and they were, they was entertaining. And I was like, wait, I kind of want to do that. And then I got an email from YouTube as I was uploading videos like, hey, we got this new thing called the partner program. And with the partner program, you can start to earn money off ad revenue. I think this was when they was about to merge with Google or something like that. This was way back. I wish I had still had the email, but I don't. It's gone. And I was like, okay, cool. And if we look here, in my revenue, and then we go to lifetime. Come on. Why is it taking so long? If we look here, we go to revenue lifetime. You'll see back in like 2012, I was making money off my videos, like way back then. So I didn't even know until recently that I was monetizing to them, because they sent me an email like, okay, you're almost ready, but you're not quite there yet, but we'll send you an email when you're eligible for the program. So, I didn't even know I was making my little money off these videos back then. But so imagine if I kept going till now, till then, I'd be rich by now. But we're not going to talk about what ifs. So long story short, I took a long hiatus. I got into sports. I got into music, relationships and things of that nature. And I didn't start back up until about, what was it? Till about October of May of 2020. So May of 2020, that's when I got into it. And mind you, all the time I'm still working. I'm still doing what I got to do. Then the pandemic hit. So everybody's home now. So now I have ample time to create content. Whereas before, I didn't really have enough time to dedicate to it because my schedule is weird. I'm still trying to have a social life and things of that nature. And I just kept grinding. I moved here a few years ago, and that really, put me in a zone to where I could create content on a consistent basis. And now we're here. I got monetized on December 9th, and I've made about what? I've made like $9 since I started. So even when you do get started, like, it's not going to be all, it's not going to be all glorious. You're not going to be raking in the dough. Like I around this time, somebody gave me a donation, and because I had passed the 500 subscriber, 3,000 watch hour plateau, so I had been monetized. I've been partially monetized, so I was able to get super chats. I was able to add shopping to my channel, and I was able to get super thanks. So I was streaming one day, somebody decided to donate to me that. After that, I didn't make no money off anything, no donations. I didn't sell any merch. I still haven't sold any merch to this day. Well, through this, I've sold it through other means, but not through this. And yeah, I started. That's when I got monetized on the 9th. Then I started making money. Every day I'm making money. It might be a few cents, but that's a few cents I didn't have before, right? So, again, like, you see how much of a gap there was between the last times I made money. Like, it's not super reliable, especially when you're first starting out. So don't sit there and think that once you get monetized, your shit just going to just blow. And don't think that even if it does blow, that you're going to keep on making that, because views fluctuate. So all in all, again, I say that to drive the point home. Make sure you have a steady income. It could be a 9-to-5. You could be hustling, do what you do. You could be selling whatever. Make sure you have a steady income to keep a roof over your head. For one, of course, keep food in your stomach, because you need energy to be on here talking on this camera for so long. And to fund your dreams, to buy this equipment. All this equipment, y'all can't see it, but it's a bunch of equipment here. If you go on my social media, you can see my setup, or you could look on my channel for my setup. It took a long time for me to get this stuff. You know how I got it? Because I had a job. and I bought it piece by piece, you know? So that's all I want to say. I don't want to rant for too long. I'll probably put some gameplay clips so y'all won't be too understimulated. Cause I know how short people's attention spans are. My analytics tell me. But yeah, do not quit your 9 to 5. I don't even care if you start making money on YouTube. I don't care if you start making 10, 15 bands. Do not quit your YouTube until you see, unless you see it has repeatable results for like 6 months to a year. That's what I'm gonna do. If I'm making like 7, 8 bands for like 6 to 8 to 12 months, that's when I'll consider not having a 9 to 5. Consider, or maybe switch my 9 to 5 and do something that's requires less of my time, like a part-time gig. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I want to tell you. Just be careful out there. Don't get too hyped, even if you do start seeing success. And it's okay to have a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, so y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right, so y'all already on the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.